Hi everyone, welcome to today's lecture for SS3 students. And today we are going to be talking about listening to directions and following them accurately. My name is Kingsley Owolabi, and now I know the first question I want to come to your mind is what are directions and how can I follow directions? But don't worry, before the end of this video you should be able to know what a direction is and how you can follow directions accurately. But before we continue, if you are not subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, please subscribe now. Click on the subscription button and make sure you enable the bell icon for the notification so you get immediate access to videos when we post them. Now, before we proceed, I would like to tell you some of the things you should be able to do for yourself, some of the things you should know and do for yourself after the end of this video. At the end of this lecture, you should be able to do the following: listen attentively to directions, follow directions accurately, and you should be able to use appropriate words and sentences in giving directions to people, relatives or friends, or anybody you want to give directions to for the person to come to your house, or you want to give directions for the person to go anywhere. Now we move to the next slide. What is direction? Direction is defined as the path that something takes or the path that must be taken to reach a place. I'll repeat that again. Direction is defined as the path that something takes or the path that must be taken to reach a place. A good example is I want to come to your house now. I'll need to pass through a direction before I can come to your house. If I want to go to the church, I will need to pass through a direction before I get to the church. If I want to go to a mosque, anywhere I want to go, I have to pass through a direction. So the path I will take to get to anywhere is referred to as a direction. So I believe that is quite understandable. So we move on to the next slide and check what we have there. Okay, now we want to look at a passage indicating direction. So this passage now, we are trying to look at how James can locate Monica's house. So please follow it very well, because if you are not paying attention you might not understand this, but you have to just understand this, because I'll try as much as possible and be slow and make it simple for you to understand. So look at it. James leaves the school and turns right. James leaves the school and turns right. So immediately James comes out of the school gate, he's going to turn right, walks along Bode Street. So Bode Street, he takes the second turning on his left. So when James comes out of the school gate, he turns right, walks through Bode Street, and he takes the second turning on his left, then goes straight for a mile. So James walks straight for a mile, then turn left again, then he goes as far as Station Road. So Station Road, there's a road. This Station Road means there is a road that is named Station Road. So Monica lives in Station Road. Her house is opposite the cinema near Now Supermarket. So if you are going to Monica's house now, the same way James just did now, so you are going to come out from the school gate, turn right, walk along Bode Street, then take a second turning on your left, then go straight for a mile, then you turn left and you go as far as reaching the Station Road. Then Monica lives in the Station Road, and her house is opposite the cinema near Now Supermarket. So when you get to the Station Road, the next thing that will come to your mind is, okay, let me look for a cinema or Now Supermarket, because Monica's house is opposite the cinema near Now Supermarket. I believe that is quite understandable. If you don't understand, you can pause this video and just read through, and I believe you understand when you read through like 2 or 3 times. So we move on to another slide. Okay, describing location and direction to a place. Now we want to pick a place and describe the direction and the location. So we want to describe the location and direction to Federal Government College Ibilo for anyone coming from Lagos. So if you're coming from Lagos and you're going to Federal Government College Ibilo, you're going to enter a bus going to Ibilo in Edo State, because Ibilo is a town in Edo State, in Akoko Edo local government area. So you're going to enter a bus coming to Ibilo in Edo State. So you tell the bus to stop you at the main market along Abuja Lagos Expressway. Don't forget, the first thing you have to do is you are going to enter a bus. It will take you to Ibilo, and you tell them to stop at Ibilo main market. So Ibilo main market, Abuja Lagos Expressway is a key point, like a landmark that you must stop there first. Do you understand? Then when you are there, you take a bike, tell the bike rider to pass through the expressway, then turn right to follow via the route where there is a police station. So when you stop at the main market, you take a bike and you tell the bike, okay, pass through the express and take the route where there's a police station. So there's just one police station in Ibilo. So anyone passing through that road, they will know, okay, this is the police station road. You understand? So when the bike is on the road, the bike rider goes straight on for 2.5 kilometers. On the right, you will see a fence painted green and white. That's the fence for FGC Ibilo. Move forward a bit, you will see the gate, then enter the school. I believe that is quite explanatory, that's self-explanatory. So if you don't understand this again, please pause the video and go through the write-up. I believe you should be able to understand it because it is very simple. So this is just me describing the location and direction to Federal Government College, Ibilo. Examples of words, phrases for directions. So there are some key words and phrases you must use to describe directions or locations for people to understand you effectively. So giving directions in English language, you need words or phrases like go straight on the main street. So you see here, go straight. That's the first the first box there, the first white box. So you go down, you see turn left. So if you are describing for someone, you say turn left, the person can turn left on the supermarket or turn left on the hospital, turn left on the bank. So you can also have turn right. You can also have cross. If you cross the street, you will find a bookstore there. That's my house. You can also have go along the main road until you find the gas station. Opposite the gas station is my house. So it's just an example. You can also have around the corner. The museum is just around the corner. So opposite the museum is my house. You understand? So it's quite simple. You can also use words like near. I live near the forest. I live near the bank. I live near the mosque. I live near the church. So you can also use words like beside. My school is beside a small park. My school is beside the bank. My school is beside the farm. My school is beside the forest, or anything. So these are samples or examples of words you can use in describing a location or direction for somebody. So in summary, we want to look at all we've talked about so far. We talked about a direction where we said a direction is a path leading to a place. We looked at a passage indicating direction. We described the location and direction to Federal Government College Ibilo for anyone coming from Lagos. We looked at some examples of words and phrases for directions. And now I want to give you an assignment. Using the appropriate words for describing directions to a location, describe the direction from your house to your school, or the direction from your school to your house. Anyone, describe the direction from your house to your school, or the direction from your school to your house. So try and submit this assignment on the comment section of the box. And also, thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, you have any comments, please send them to jimosmith@edufirst.ng. Please, questions and comments, send them to jimosmith@edufirst.ng. Thank you very much for listening.